The Mediterranean cruise industry has undergone a remarkable transformation in recent years, with projected passenger numbers for 2025 expected to surpass 5.2 million, marking a significant recovery and growth from previous years. As major cruise lines like Royal Caribbean, Norwegian Cruise Line, and Disney Cruise Line expand their Mediterranean offerings, choosing the right embarkation port becomes increasingly crucial for a smooth vacation experience. This comprehensive analysis delves into the intricacies of major Mediterranean cruise ports, examining their challenges and opportunities through the lens of modern cruise travel. The Venice Ravenna situation, a tale of two cities. The marketing of Venice as a cruise port represents one of the most significant misconceptions in Mediterranean cruising. The reality is that most large cruise ships now dock in Ravenna, approximately 150 kilometers south of Venice, following Venice's 2021 ban on large cruise ships in its historic lagoon. This distance creates a complex, logistical challenge that many cruisers don't anticipate. Travel time between Venice and Ravenna has actually increased in recent years due to growing congestion and infrastructure work along the A13 motorway. Private transfers now average 2.5 hours, with costs ranging from 250 to 350 euros for 2025, reflecting increased fuel costs and demand. The public transportation option, while more economical at 35 to 55 euros per person, can stretch to 4 hours or more, particularly during peak season. Recent infrastructure investments in Ravenna's Porto Corsini cruise terminal, totaling 250 million euros for completion in late 2024, promise improved facilities but don't address the fundamental distance issue. According to Cruise Critic Forum data from 2024, approximately 72% of independent travelers report some level of stress regarding this transfer, with particular concerns during Italy's notorious transportation strikes. The situation becomes especially challenging during Italy's peak strike season, which typically runs from June through September. In 2024, transportation strikes affected nearly 27% of summer cruise departures from Ravenna, leading to a ripple effect of delayed embarkations and missed flights. For 2025, Italian transport unions have already announced planned actions that could impact even more sailing dates. Piraeus, Athens Port Challenge. Piraeus, serving as Athens' major cruise port, presents its own set of unique challenges despite recent improvements. The port's ambitious €800 million expansion project, scheduled for completion in early 2025, aims to accommodate the growing number of megaships and passenger volumes, which are expected to reach 1.4 million in 2025. The distance from Athens International Airport to Piraeus spans approximately 45 to 50 kilometers, but the real challenge lies in the unpredictable Athens traffic patterns. Recent traffic studies indicate that transfer times can vary dramatically, ranging from 45 minutes to over 2 hours during peak periods. The new Athens Ring Road, while helping to alleviate some congestion, still hasn't fully resolved these issues. Summer temperatures in Piraeus have become increasingly challenging, with 2024 recording an average of 42 days above 35 degrees Celsius, 95 degrees Fahrenheit, between June and September. This heat particularly impacts cruise passengers attempting to navigate the port's extensive terminal complex, where walking distances from transportation drop-off points to specific cruise terminals can exceed 2 kilometers. The port's layout itself presents unique challenges. Despite the ongoing modernization project, the distance between public transportation stops and cruise terminals remains significant. According to Port Authority data from late 2024, roughly 40% of independent travelers report difficulties reaching their specific terminal, with many ultimately resorting to additional taxi services for the final leg of their journey. Rome's distant maritime gateway. Civitavecchia, marketing itself as Rome's port, handles an impressive volume of cruise passengers, with projections for 2025 reaching 3 million annual passengers. However, its 80-kilometer distance from Rome creates significant logistical hurdles for cruise travelers. The journey from Rome's city center to Civitavecchia has become increasingly complex. While the train service remains the most economical option at €14.50 per person, 2025 rates, recent schedule changes have reduced frequency during off-peak hours. The Port Authority's latest passenger survey reveals that 35% of train-traveling cruise passengers experienced some form of delay or difficulty in 2024. Traffic on the A12 motorway between Rome and Civitavecchia continues to present challenges. Recent data from Italy's highway authority shows that morning peak hour delays averaged 52 minutes in 2024, with major incidents causing delays exceeding 3 hours on multiple occasions. The planned expansion of the A12, while promising, won't be completed until 2026. Private transfer costs have seen significant increases, now ranging from 175 to 225 euros for 2025, reflecting both increased fuel costs and growing demand. Cruise line transfers, while more reliable, have also increased to 85 to 100 euros per person, though they offer the advantage of guaranteed ship waiting times in case of delays. Barcelona, the Mediterranean's model port. Barcelona stands as the shining example of efficient cruise port operations in the Mediterranean. The port's strategic integration with the city and ongoing investments in infrastructure have created what many consider the ideal embarkation point. Projections for 2025 show expected passenger volumes of 3.5 million, supported by the port's newest terminal expansion. The port's proximity to Barcelona El Prat Airport, just 12 kilometers away, creates naturally efficient transfers. The recently completed dedicated cruise port highway has further reduced transfer times, with most journeys now taking only 20 to 25 minutes. The new direct shuttle service, launched in late 2024, offers transfers every 15 minutes during peak periods at 16 euros 50 cents per person. Barcelona's cruise terminals have benefited from a massive 150 million euro investment program completed in late 2024, introducing automated check-in systems and improved passenger flow management. The port's satisfaction ratings have reached new highs, with 95% of passengers reporting positive embarkation experiences in recent surveys. The city's integration with its port remains unmatched. The World Trade Center terminal complex sits just a 15-minute walk from the iconic Las Ramblas, while the new Terminal F, opening in 2025, will feature a public rooftop terrace with panoramic city views. The port's comprehensive shuttle system, running every 20 minutes during ship days, connects all terminals with major city points for just 4 euros 80 cents. Strategic planning insights for 2025. When planning a Mediterranean cruise for 2025, understanding total transfer costs becomes crucial. Venice Ravenna transfers now average 275 euros for a couple using private transport, while similar transfers in Barcelona cost just 35 euros. Time buffer requirements vary significantly. Venice Ravenna demands 4 to 5 hours minimum, while Barcelona transfers can be comfortably completed in under 2 hours. Labor actions continue to impact Mediterranean ports differently. Italy's ports face the highest risk, with 18 major transport strikes announced for 2025 as of early year planning. Greece shows moderate risk with 10 planned actions, while Spain maintains relative stability with only 4 anticipated disruptions. Climate considerations have become increasingly important. Summer temperatures in Civitavecchia and Piraeus regularly exceed 38 degrees Celsius, making long transfers particularly challenging. Barcelona's coastal location typically offers more moderate temperatures, averaging 28 to 30 degrees Celsius, 82 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit, during peak season. Expert recommendations for 2025. For first-time Mediterranean cruisers, Barcelona remains the optimal choice, offering the most streamlined embarkation experience. Its combination of efficient infrastructure, proximity to attractions, and reliable transportation creates a significantly less stressful starting point for your vacation. For those committed to other ports, careful planning becomes essential. When using Venice Ravenna, consider booking pre-cruise stays in Bologna, which offers better port access than Venice proper. For Piraeus departures, aim for shoulder season dates April, May, or September, October to avoid extreme temperatures and peak crowds. When sailing from Civitavecchia, consider staying in the port city itself rather than Rome, particularly for early morning departures. Looking ahead, the Mediterranean cruise industry continues to evolve, with ports investing heavily in infrastructure improvements for 2025 and beyond. Barcelona's new Terminal F and Ravenna's expanded Porto Corsini facilities represent significant steps forward, while Civitavecchia's ongoing expansion promises future improvements. However, the fundamental geography and infrastructure challenges of certain ports remain unchanged. The key to a successful Mediterranean cruise lies in understanding these port dynamics and planning accordingly. While Barcelona's efficient integration of port city and airport facilities makes it the standout choice, other ports can serve as gateways to incredible Mediterranean adventures with proper preparation and realistic expectations. As we move through 2025, staying informed about port developments, transportation options, and potential disruptions becomes crucial for cruise travelers seeking smooth sailing in the Mediterranean.